Think your Harley's the king of the road? Wait till it hears these engines start. Cruisers may have been born in America, but Japan took that DNA, supercharged it, and sent it back with a death stare. These bikes are bold, brutal, and built to break stereotypes. Today on Throttle Logic, we're revealing the top 7 Japanese cruisers that will make your Harley cry. Machines so stylish, so powerful, they make Milwaukee metal look like museum pieces. You'll want to stick around till number 1. It doesn't just dethrone Harley. It buries it. Number 7. Honda Rebel 1100. The Silent Assassin. They called it a beginner's bike until Honda dropped a bomb in 2021. The Rebel 1100 is proof that minimalism doesn't mean weakness. It's a ninja dressed as a monk, quiet, sleek, and devastating when provoked. Under that clean, blacked-out frame sits a 1,084 cubic centimeter parallel twin, yanked straight from the Africa Twin adventure bike and tuned for torque. We're talking 86 horsepower and 98 newton meters of twist, delivered low and smooth through a dual-clutch transmission. Yes, automatic or manual, your call. Weighing just 223 kilograms, the Rebel 1100 is featherweight by cruiser standards, yet feels like it's carved from obsidian. The low 700-millimeter seat height and refined ride-by-wire throttle make it effortless to cruise or tear through back roads. Want tech? It's got cruise control, riding modes, and throttle by wire. Want attitude? Just fire it up and listen to that growl. It's a cruiser that doesn't ask for attention. It takes it. Number 6. Yamaha VMAX. The muscle bike that never blinked. You want power? The Yamaha VMAX doesn't give you goosebumps. It slaps your soul awake. Born in 1985, reborn in 2009, and discontinued only because nothing could follow it. This beast hides a 1,679 cubic centimeter V4 that belts out 197 horsepower and 167 newton meters of torque. Numbers that sound illegal on paper and feel like time travel on pavement. 0 to 60, under 2.5 seconds. Top speed, whatever the hell your courage can handle. It's not just fast. It's engineered like a samurai sword. Aluminum frame, shaft drive, and massive 298-millimeter disc brakes with ABS make it precise and predictable when it needs to be, and a wild animal when you let it loose. The VMAX isn't really a cruiser. It's a myth with a license plate. Harley never made anything like it, because Harley never could. Number 5. Kawasaki Vulcan 900 Custom. Art meets asphalt. Now let's slow it down a little. Not because we're bored, but because style deserves its own speed. The Kawasaki Vulcan 900 Custom is what happens when a Japanese engineer daydreams about American choppers, then builds one that actually works. This bike drips swagger. From its 21-inch front wheel, low-profile drag bars, to its matte finishes and pinstriped tank, everything screams handcrafted cool without the unreliability of actual customs. Underneath, it runs a 903 cubic centimeter V-twin that delivers 50 horsepower and plenty of torque for a smooth, roll-on-the-throttle kind of ride. The belt drive is silent and low maintenance, and the low-slung seat makes you feel like a road god even if you're just riding to work. It's a chopper that's civilized, a custom that's dependable, and a middleweight that punches above its class. Number 4. Suzuki Intruder M109R, aka Boulevard M109R, the drag racer in disguise. You don't ride this bike, you survive it. The Suzuki M109R, known in some regions as the Boulevard M109R, is the Japanese answer to every American power cruiser, except it doesn't answer, it shouts over them. This machine is brutal elegance. Think muscle car in motorcycle form. It packs a 1783 cubic centimeter V-twin, liquid-cooled and fuel-injected, delivering 127 horsepower and a monstrous 160 newton-meters of torque. That's not just fast. That's snap your neck, empty your tank, question your sanity fast. It features radial-mounted front brakes borrowed from the GSX-R 1000, a fat 240mm rear tire, and a shaft drive that transfers all that fury to the pavement like a hammer smashing glass. And it looks just as mean. Long, low, dark, and wide, with blackout finishes and custom-style bodywork straight from an alien warship. Here's a fact. The M109R was built with drag racing in mind. Not officially, of course, but unofficially? This thing has gapped more Harleys than a Friday night street meet. If your Harley's still running stage kits and chrome dreams, the M1800R just buried it in the rear view. Number 3. Honda Valkyrie Rune. The $25,000 spaceship cruiser. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's rolling art built by mad scientists with an unlimited budget. The Honda Valkyrie Rune wasn't designed to compete, it was designed to exist. Honda took a blank check, a team of lunatics, and created a cruiser that left the world in stunned silence. Underneath the sculpted body is a 1,832 cubic centimeter flat-six engine, stolen from the Goldwing and tuned for raw torque. It's impossibly smooth, whisper-quiet, and yet somehow rips the air in half when you twist the throttle. 118 horsepower. But it feels like more, because the power band is flatter than your uncle's beer belly. But let's talk about the looks. Single-sided swing arm, integrated LED lighting in 2004, and swooping fenders that look like liquid metal. This wasn't chrome for chrome's sake. It was an alien cruiser beamed down to Earth. Only about 3,000 Runes were ever built, making it a rare collector's icon today. Harleys can be customized to look cool. The Rune was born a supermodel. You don't modify it. You just bow. Cool fact. The Valkyrie Rune never officially launched in Japan. Honda built it in America for America, and still made Harley sweat bullets. Number 2. Yamaha XV 1900 Raider. The custom bike you didn't have to build. This is Yamaha showing up to the chopper scene like a UFC fighter at a middle school wrestling match. The Raider takes a massive 1854 cubic centimeter air-cooled V-twin, tosses it into a slammed-out custom frame, and wraps it in flowing lines and sculpted metal that looks more handmade than factory. This is the most American-looking Japanese bike ever built. But under that muscle lies precision the chopper world forgot existed. 91 horsepower, 155 newton-meters of torque, and a chassis that actually corners. Add a 210mm rear tire, a 39-degree rake, and a wheelbase longer than most sedans, and you've got a bike that looks like a weekend build, but rides like $1,000,000. The Raider is proof that you can have show and go. It's loud, it's long, it's unapologetic. And unlike Harleys, you won't need to rebuild the engine after 20,000 miles. There's no fuel gauge. Why? Because this bike doesn't plan on stopping anyway. Number 1. Yamaha VMAX Gen 2. The god of speed in cruiser form. We teased it earlier, but now it's time to bring the thunder. The Yamaha VMAX Gen 2, released in 2009, isn't just a motorcycle. It's a controlled explosion with handlebars, a muscle-bound, fuel-injected, V4-powered freak of nature that makes every other cruiser on Earth feel like a tricycle at a drag strip. Let's talk numbers that make Harley riders cry in their bandanas. This beast runs a 1,679 cubic centimeter V4 engine that cranks out 197 horsepower and 167 newton meters of torque. And when you twist that throttle, it launches from 0 to 60 in under 2.5 seconds. No hesitation, no mercy. Yes, you read that right. This is a cruiser that out-accelerates supercars, Ferraris, gapped, Corvettes, humiliated, street glides, left in tears. It's got quad throttle bodies, ride-by-wire, ABS, and a frame built from aluminum and witchcraft. The massive 200mm rear tire keeps it barely contained, while Brembo brakes yank it back to earth. And the sound? Oh, the sound. That snarling V4 doesn't purr. It threatens. It's like a war cry from a demon with a death wish. There is no Harley that matches this thing. Not in speed, not in engineering, not in sheer pants-wetting fury. The VMAX doesn't belong in the cruiser category. It belongs in the history books, under Japanese bikes Harley couldn't touch with 1,000 screaming eagles. And there you have it. 7 Japanese cruisers that didn't just challenge Harley. They straight up body slammed it in broad daylight. If you're still clinging to that Harleys have soul line, tell that to the VMAX while it's doing 140 with one hand on the throttle and the other flipping you off. Cruisers were born in America, sure, but Japan perfected them, refined them, and then ripped the flag off the mountaintop while wheeling into the sunset. So what now? Did one of these bikes make you rethink your Harley love? Did the Rebel 1100 whisper sweet disrespect in your ear? Did the M109R show up in your nightmares with that fat rear tire and a look that says, "You sure you're built for this, cowboy?" Let us know in the comments and tag your Harley riding buddy who needs to see the light. Throttle logic out. Ride fast, ride smart, and don't ever underestimate the quiet ones. They tend to come with 1,800 cc's of vengeance.